Ja, 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 yes!
Nom, nom.
Hi!
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 Hi! So today we are making some Christmas cookies and we're going to make our favourites, which are some double chocolate chip candy cane cookies.
Yes.
We're going to see Santa Claus later on and you're going to a cookie swap, so we thought it was prime time we did a little bit of cookie baking.
Yes. We can make this work with Noah and me cooking.
Maybe, okay. We've got some bribes, we've got some apple that's going to keep them going, but Sophie's going to do the honours and do some cooking. Tell us what's going on, Soph.
Right, we have about 110 grams of very soft butter and then a cup of, are you okay?
I'm just wiping up the butter and sugar that Noah planted on the floor.
So there's 110 grams of soft butter and a cup of brown sugar.
And we're going to soften that up just until it's what, cream and pale and fluffy.
Yes, we don't need this. That was for Noah to be entertained. And we are instead going to use this for about 10 minutes. So let's start.
Okay, so right now it's looking pretty good. It's light, pale, creamy. Are you happy with this?
Yes, are you?
I'm very happy with this. What goes in next?
So the egg and a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Okay, one large free range egg. Oh, and hang on, stop for a second. I'm gonna crack it in so you can see what's going on here. We've got the egg incorporated right now, looking pretty good. What else is going in?
A teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Good quality vanilla extract.
That I can't open. Here you go. Where's the...
Oddly difficult to open. Why is this so hard? Do you know, I have this like habit of
I'm glad it wasn't just...
Oh my god! Okay, my manliness has been put in check there. We're going to use another bottle of vanilla extract. So what, 1 teaspoon?
Yes.
So 1 teaspoon goes in. Okay, so we've got egg, we've got vanilla extract. What else is going in?
So we'll mix this.
Okay, one-handed, 0 hands. Just in the midst of all this mixing, over on the hob, I have some chocolate melting.
Yes, 120 grams. So we're doing a cup of flour and then we're sifting that into the mixture.
Noah hasn't seen much baking going on in our life this year because we haven't had time for baking. I feel like this is a good thing that he's seeing what's going on right now. I don't know if you can see him anymore. He's off camera. He's here checking things out. So it's important that you sift the flour, right?
Yes.
Why?
You tell me.
To give lots of air to the flour and so that you get lovely light cookies. But these cookies are quite dense actually, they're quite fudgy. They're almost like brownie style cookies. So we need 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder going in and Sophie's now going to sift both in. Okay, what's up next?
1/2 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda or baking soda. The same thing, right?
Same.
There we go.
Yeah. Beautifully sifted. So you got the cocoa powder, you got the flour, and you have got a little bit of bicarb. Yeah. This is now melted and looking very beautiful, so I think we can actually take this off the heat. This is what you're looking for. Absolutely gorgeous dark chocolate, which Noah is like pushing out of his way to get involved in. Do you want to get in? Do you want to get into the bowl? So at this point now, we're going to let this cool ever so slightly just to make sure that it doesn't heat our cookie dough. And while that is cooling, Sophie has how much chocolate?
A lot?
Basically, it's about 2.5 bars. So you're gonna chop these into chunks, right?
Yes.
With these cookies, it's quite nice that you have like really good quality dark chocolate. So this is some green and blacks, which works really nicely. This is exactly the sort of size you're looking for. You do need it to be like quite chunky so that it holds its shape in the cookies. We have chopped chocolate. We have a rough cookie dough. We have melted dark chocolate. What's happening next in the recipe, Sophie?
We are putting the melted chocolate into the mixture.
Okay. Give me gold.
Ooh.
So Sophie's doing some beautiful folding now. It's quite
You've always said to go in a circle and then in.
I like folding now. You're doing great. You're doing great. Don't let me second guess you. You know. Right, we have our lovely batter looking great at this moment in time. We're now going to get in there with our... He's just gone for a walk, it's fine, okay. Bring it up and we can see it on camera, and then we're going to add in our dark chocolate and hopefully not end up all over the counter.
Some ended up on my shoe there.
That's fine. Have a look at this.
I love that Noah's now gone like a full circle in the house.
He's currently doing the lap of the house, so... Yeah, we hear you, come on round.
So everything's mixed, look at this, it looks amazing. So we are going to use a tablespoon measurement and make them into little cookies and then put them on the baking sheet.
What have we got here? We're in business. We have the cookie dough looking good. Noah, what do you think? It looks okay? Did mommy do a good job?
They look like meatballs.
So this is now gonna go into the oven once we've got nice little rounds. What happens then?
They go into the oven for, I think it's 12 minutes at 160 degrees. And then when they've cooled, we're going to dip them in even more chocolate.
So actually,
not enough
they're not just 3 times chocolate. These are four times the fun, man. So our cookie dough balls are on the sheet tray with a little bit of parchment paper. Once you've taken like tablespoons of them, it's good to roll them in your hands just so that you can...
That's what you did?
Yeah, did you?
I wonder why they got so shiny.
And actually a good little tip is to use your thumb and just press down in the middle, because I find that like cookies have a tendency to like rise in the middle too quickly and then you don't get like an even cookie. This is a theory that is definitely not tested, but generally speaking, I always put like a little dimple in the middle. How long are these gonna go into the oven?
12 to 15 minutes at 160 degrees.
Okay, 160 degrees, 20 minutes. Is that what you said?
No, 12 to 15.
160 degrees, 12 to 15 minutes. Let's go. Where's the cookies? You gonna get the cookies? Yeah.
They've been in for 15 minutes and I think they look good, so I should take them out.
Let's take them out. Ooh, cookies.
Yum.
Nice. Look, see the way they kind of have like a little bit of a brownie kind of top to them? Okay, well let's let them cool and then let's do some chocolate dipping, right?
Yes, will we melt the chocolate?
Let's melt the chocolate.
We are going to crush these and then dip in chocolate and then like coat them with these. But I think what we've done before, which is quite nice, is to chop them, and now when they're really soft, you push them into the top of the cookie and then they don't melt and it looks really cool.
We saw this Linda Lomellino, a fantastic Swedish baker. She actually does this thing with the dipping of the chocolate and the crushing of the candy cane.
So she dips half the cookie. I want to try like coat the full side of the cookie.
Sophie, this is you
Going
can
wild.
do whatever you want.
I'm going wild.
She's going wild, everyone. It's a messy job. Okay, so a little bit of an update as to where we're at. We've got beautiful cookies, looking good. We've also made up a very cool chocolate ganache. So this is basically like a bar of chocolate, a little touch of butter, icing sugar,
And double cream.
but we're gonna use this to dip the chocolate chip cookies into and then sprinkle with Sophie's beautiful chopping skills. Just sprinkle over some candy canes over the ganache part of the chocolate chip cookie. So the trick to these double triple chocolate cookies is to take your chocolate cookie and then push it in this dark chocolate ganache and then kind of like push it so that you can see that it's like halfway across the cookie. So it's like something like that, and then you just want to like allow any of the excess to just drip off. Put it onto your parchment paper. We're gonna put these in the fridge to set, and by setting them it means that ganache is gonna harden up, but before we do we need to sprinkle it with some candy canes. And Sophie, I feel like that's a job
I can do that.
You can definitely do. I believe in you. We're done. We have chocolate chip cookies. Noah's now in bed asleep for his
That's how long
nap.
it took us to do that.
That's how long it took, but that's fine, that's good. So we have gorgeous candy cane cookies. They're looking pretty good. Sophie's gonna, she's tapped it so you get focus. You can see they've got a gorgeous ganache. They have candy canes, and I think it is only right that we try some. I think the ganache was a good move.
Aren't you like after 8 and the best chocolate chip cookie all in one bite?
They're really good. I hope that you give them a go. I'll leave a link to the recipe. We have it in the box below. This method is slightly different to the one that's in the recipe, but you saw what we did, so you can get a gist of it. The ganache is from my chocolate mud pie, so we'll leave a link to that as well if you want to do that. Right, our next stop is to visit Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Right, the sun has come down, it's the evening time, the cookies have been made, and now all that's left to do is find a big fat red man in a suit or a big fat man in a red suit, and then we'll go visit Santa Claus. Are you excited? Are you excited for the Santa Claus? Couldn't care less. Right, let's go! Now the one thing about visiting the Americana is that you can't come to the Americana without visiting Uncle Brian and Uncle Arthur, who live here
We're going to see Santa, actually. We're going to see Santa.
Are you guys going to see Santa Claus as well?
Yes.
I can't wait to sit in his knee.
Okay.
I've been a very good boy this year.
Right, let's go. So we're in the queue. We've got Max looking like he's part of the group as well. Oh, he just wants to get his antlers off. Max, stop taking them off. Oh, Max, but you look so cute.
Who's that over there? Who's that over there?
Could not care less about Santa Claus.
Noah. Oh,
He's like, who is this guy?
Yeah. Hi, Noah.
Hi.
So, Noah, how about Santa? Do you like Santa? Noah, did you like Santa? Noah, ça va, Noah? Tout va bien? T'aimes bien
Yeah,
le Père Noël?
can't speak English, but you understand France. French. Oh my God, Santa's confused me.
more exciting than Santa.
I think he prefers the snowman to Santa Claus. Did you not? What did you think of Santa? Was he fun?
I think it was a little scary.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's time to go to bed. Let's bring him home and let's put him to bed. So we went to Santa Claus last night and it was absolutely brilliant. How do you think he did for his first Santa Claus experience?
Max or Noah? It was both of them.
It was carnage. It was chaos.
Noah was getting a little tired because it was past his bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be cute, like just to have him sit on Santa's lap.
Obviously.
Noah did not agree and freaked out literally when he got like just close to Santa. So I had to take him up and like walk off, and poor Max was right behind me and I managed to step on him.
In big clippy cloppy boots, Sophie stood on Max's tail and like Max like shrieked like I've never heard him make in front of all the elves, the whole line that was outside, and no
100 dogs.
Yeah, it was the night where like they were bringing dogs to the thing, so like all the dogs were freaking out then. Noah was bawling, crying, the dog was shrieking. It was Christmas carnage, but it was a lot of fun. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and make sure you check out the recipe for those candy cane cookies. We'll leave the link in the box below, and if you want a much smoother recipe video, we will leave a link to it because we've made them before.
So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye. What's happening? Oh, and then halfway through, the FedEx man arrives.